How's it going, BMTM? Welcome to the BMTM Sports Update. I'm Brady Lagos, alongside David Oliveira and Curtis Pacheco. These are back in action tonight to take on the Florida Panthers. They played just last week, which resulted in a 5-2 win for the Leafs, not the Panthers. I don't know if these fans want that, but it happened.
I mean, we don't have the top chance at Austin Matthews anymore.
It's Edmonton again. But that's not what's on everyone's mind. This time around, with 4 games left in the season, the Leafs schedule, Kadri is slapped with a 4-game suspension for his actions last Saturday on Detroit's Luke Glendening. We all saw it. It was a cross check right to the head, in front of the net. Kadri was slashed right before. But what's your thoughts on it? Is it a deserving 4-game suspension for the rest of the season? He's gonna have to clean up his locker.
It was vicious. That's all I'm saying. Like, that was aggressive. Like, he wanted to hurt him.
People are arguing that Kadri is a dirty player now. Like, this is not his first offense, and
I mean, I've always heard
he's
that.
been fined twice this season. I'm pretty sure he got suspended earlier in the season as well, or at least that was last season.
You're fined twice.
Team suspension.
Dirty player automatically.
Yeah,
Nice.
I don't like those labels, especially because he talked a lot of talk, but he never walked the walk. But he's starting to prove himself that he can fight.
He also had beef with, I guess considered beef with Jack Eichel, who didn't appreciate Kadri's comments on Eichel's defensive play. But you know what? I mean, that's just a learning experience. McDavid's better than Eichel. We all agree with that. But that's Kadri's learning experience, and hopefully he's gonna reflect on that in the suspension and hopefully become the better player next season. Steven Stamkos may have played his final game as a Tampa Bay Lightning. At least Nick Kyprios thinks so. Stammer was diagnosed with a blood clot on his arm over the weekend. He's after following discomfort in his arm following the game against the Canadiens. He will have surgery this Monday. The talk now is, will teams be scared to sign him in the offseason if he, in fact, does not sign with the Lightning?
No. Straight no.
He's a valuable
Just
player.
because he's an elite scorer, proven number 1 center in the league. It's gonna be like, oh, what's that? You got a blood clot? You got 1 to 3 months? Sorry, I'm not gonna take you. But
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Especially these athletes are trained for a lot of situations, and I think a blood clot won't stop them. Especially since they have access to high-quality doctors.
Now, do you guys think that Stamkos has played his last game as Tampa Bay Lightning?
yeah,
Yes.
Is there any chance he comes back in a month?
a month from his injury.
It's a blood clot.
Well, they said 1 to 3 months, so I'm gonna go ahead and say right in the middle,
2 months?
two and a half maybe.
I don't think Tampa Bay's going to last
I
that long.
think they're
in the
going to
playoffs.
get swept.
We'll see. What about the Jays? The Jays have been playing, they played their season opener
Yeah, the
yesterday.
Jays season opener yesterday, Tropicana Field.
Worst field in baseball.
Sure, David. Our ace, Marcus Stroman, pitched into the 9th inning, threw 5 strikeouts, I think, throughout the game. He allowed 3 runs, 2 of which came in the 9th, which is when he got taken out of the game for Roberto Osuna, our closer this year, and he closed out the game, won 5-3, I think.
It was 5-3 final, I think, pretty sure, yep.
Yeah, so we started season 1-0. Best record in baseball. We're gonna win the World Series.
Yeah. He had a little beef there in the game, too, against Morrison. Said a little kind words to him, and he fired himself up. And I guess that's part of his thing. And he has superstitions. He comes up to the mound, and he looks in the sky with his glove, prays a little, taps his stomach. You've seen it all, right,
Yeah, he
Curtis?
does the little
pull.
pull.
The pull?
Yeah.
You must have liked his performance yesterday on your fantasy team.
Oh yeah, he helped me take a huge lead against you.
Yeah.
10-0.
It was unfortunate.
Yeah, because you don't know how to draft.
Yeah.
Anyways, on to better things, David.
Well, they're not the better team, especially since every Canadian team in the NHL has been eliminated mathematically from the playoffs. But some good news for hockey fans out there. AHL Superstar.
NHL All-Star.
NHL All-Star. MVP John Scott has been recalled to the Montreal Canadiens. The GOAT. It's been his first time called up since the trade from Arizona, and let's see what he's going to bring to the final games in the NHL. I'm very happy for him. Hopefully he scores another goal.
I hope he gets another goal. That would have been, if he does in fact retire or call it quits, it would be nice to have him score his last goal in his final 4 games, if he's in fact in the lineup these final 4 games.
And maybe he can prove something to the coaches.
Well, you know what? He has been scoring in the AHL, so I mean, you
He's-
never know.
He sucks.
Curtis, you said that before the All-Star. We have episodes that
So
you
he's
can
gotten
see.
better.
He's gotten better.
Yeah, this is his first NHL game since the All-Star game
Why do you think they called him up? You have
on
to
a
get better.
team that's in the bottom 10 in the league. I rest my case.
That's not his fault.
Well, speaking of not so much goals, we got a player who scored his 30th goal of the season. First time he's done that in his career. He scored in a 4-0 game. He was on the losing end of it, and you know what? He let out a little cheer. He was celebrating his 30th goal, but Patrick Roy wasn't too impressed. He didn't like the fact that Duchesne was happy about his goal in a losing effort. He stated, "It's a 4-0 goal. Are you kidding me?" I mean, does Patrick Roy have the right to be accusing Duchesne of rightfully celebrating
No.
his achievement? I mean, I
Patrick
don't.
Roy was one of the most cockiest goalies in his time.
Ooh.
So,
Good words right there.
like,
Was it Bardowski's?
No, it was just like a deflection tip. It wasn't Bardowski's.
Well, it's a 30th goal. He'll probably have many more in his career, especially
yeah,
early.
that's
in,
like saying if a rookie, or I guess this isn't that much of a comparison, but it's like if a rookie scored his first NHL goal,
In a losing effort, yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
he's obviously gonna be happy.
You're gonna
He
be
scored
happy.
his 30th goal for the first time in his career in a season.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I mean,
so,
it's a milestone. It's a milestone.
yeah, he's gonna keep that puck.
Yep.
The first 30 goal season, that's it. But no, Patrick Roy. Oh no, you can't celebrate your goals anymore.
Well, it's what it is. That was the BMTM Sports Update. BMTM.